I'm involved in, I'm always gonna give it 100%.
Right.
So people are entitled to judge me for what they hearsay.
Okay.
Making assumptions. Just because I never came out and said, "Oh, let me explain," I don't have to explain it to nobody. Only
All that money.
It took been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone. Trust me. Now it's like you call him, he'll be at your local hosting in a nightclub because
Floyd Mayweather has finally responded to the recent rumors surrounding his financial situation. During a recent appearance with Shannon Sharpe, Floyd spoke openly about his latest real estate investments and made it clear that he is not facing financial problems. He also addressed many of the claims that have been circulating lately. So, here's a full breakdown of what he said.
Need no money because at the end of the day,
Right.
I was smart. Right. I made smart investments.
Right.
So I make millions every month for the rest of my life because I made smart investments.
Right.
But the thing is this. If I still get, the twos and fews. When they want me to make an appearance, I pick up. If I'm here and I'm just sitting in my room, they say, "Floyd, come down to the club and pick up 30 or 40,000." Yeah, absolutely. Go pick up a quick bag. That's some gas money for my.
Everybody is entitled to their own opinion, but if having 2 private jets, owning 100 buildings, and living however you want means going broke, then I guess everybody is bankrupt, Floyd Mayweather said, while confidently dismissing the rumors. Mayweather has been heavily focused on building long-term wealth, with real estate becoming the center of his investment strategy. And from the beginning, he aimed big instead of starting small.
I would be making $300 million a month.
What investment is that?
In real estate. I'm heavy in real estate. Even though I got a lot of cash, OPM. You don't always have to use your money. That's why it's very important for y'all to make sure y'all.
When I got into real estate, I skipped right past 8 figures and jumped straight into 9-figure deals. I wanted larger returns so I could enjoy life and travel with my family and friends, Floyd Mayweather explained. He revealed that his real estate portfolio now includes luxury rental properties, retail spaces, affordable housing projects, and high-end mansions, including the former Versace mansion. According to Floyd, these investments are not just for show, as many of them are designed to create reliable cash flow and long-term income well beyond his boxing career.
A diamond chain, a car, a house, every month. From smart investments. Because I try to teach these fighters that becoming rich, you.
Recently, Floyd Mayweather made major headlines after reportedly investing $42 million into 62 residential apartment buildings in Manhattan, a deal that quickly sparked heavy speculation after some media outlets questioned whether the transaction was legitimate. Floyd fired back by filing a $100 million defamation lawsuit against Business Insider after the outlet published an article casting doubt on the investment. The publication later responded with a statement saying, "We will vigorously defend against this meritless attempt to discredit our reporting and smear our reporter." For Mayweather, the issue goes beyond money and is deeply connected to his reputation. "I'm not a liar. I worked hard to build my name and my reputation," he said. "In all my 48 years, I've never sued a media company before. But the media has criticized me and my family for years, and I've constantly been judged by them. I'm not going to allow anyone to damage my name or disrespect my family."
When my children, all 4 of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money, I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars.
Floyd Mayweather says his push into real estate is part of a bigger plan to create long-term wealth for his children. Karan, Ayana, Zion, and Jaira. "The main goal is for my children to become even more successful than me, and that's something I'm proud of," he explained. I don't really look at it as building a real estate dynasty. It's about creating generational wealth. A lot of athletes put their bodies through so much wear and tear, so you have to make sure you build something beyond sports. I never took anything for granted. His mindset mirrors the same discipline and calculated strategy that made him one of boxing's most dominant champions, where his defensive mastery and sharp fight IQ defined his legendary career.
I got about 100 cars, but right here, we like to call this the Sweet 16. Lambo, Ferrari.
Despite his massive success, Floyd Mayweather admits he is still learning the real estate game. I'm still learning real estate. I learn every day. I always say real estate is like boxing because I'm always improving, he said. He added that staying open-minded and working with the right people has played a major role in his post-boxing journey. Floyd often credits his financial team for guiding him through the complexities of property investments, stressing that surrounding yourself with skilled, trustworthy people is just as important as delivering a perfect jab or slipping a punch. In the ring,
100,000, you have to put 50,000 up. If you make 100 million, you have to put 50 million up. You have to save money for a rainy day.
Put it into something else.
You always have to put half up, always, no matter what you, even if you are just a regular 9-to-5 blue-collar worker, always put half up, and it'll be greater later.
And then
Floyd Mayweather's approach stands in contrast to many athletes who struggle to preserve their wealth after retirement. By focusing on tangible assets like real estate, he believes he is building a legacy that will last, long after his time in the spotlight ends. For him, it goes beyond just earning money. It's about creating a financial foundation strong enough to support his family for generations. Mayweather also highlighted his disciplined lifestyle as a key factor behind his financial stability. While many athletes face issues with poor financial management after their careers, he says he has stayed focused on growing and protecting his wealth for the long term.
A month, that's like $3.6 billion a year. Grant Cardone don't even make $300 million a month. He probably makes that in a year. Mind you, Mayweather's biggest purse was like $100 million, I think, when he was fighting. He is heavy in real estate. He owns 9 or 10 skyscrapers, probably way more. But $300 million a month, my guy.
This discipline, combined with his natural business instincts, has helped Floyd Mayweather avoid the financial pitfalls that have affected many other athletes. His confidence in his financial position is clear, and his response to critics remains as direct as his fighting style. Mayweather has never backed away from a challenge, whether inside the ring or in the business world. His transition from world champion to business mogul reflects his discipline, strategy, and relentless drive to succeed.
Buying stock in a company, stop arguing and debating about something that you don't own stock in. So my thing is this: what we need to do is buy stock in a certain company or a certain brand, and then talk about it. And then when it go up,
Floyd Mayweather isn't known for doing anything halfway, and that includes how he responds to rumors about his finances. According to a May 8th report from Realtor.com, Mayweather addressed the speculation during an appearance at the Real Deal's New York City Forum on May 7th. This came just days after he reportedly reminded fans of his financial strength during a visit to a Foot Locker store in his hometown of Grand Rapids, Michigan. While there, he allegedly handed journalist Tim Key a piece of paper showing his bank balance. According to Key, Mayweather first looked around to ensure no one was watching before discreetly passing over the note.
that I did was New York real estate. So it started off with 7 figures, and I was getting a certain amount of money every month. When I first gave them $5 million, I was getting $50,000 a month. So I said, yo, the money kept coming on the 18th every month. 50,000 would come in. I still was competing. I still was fighting.
He reportedly looks around to make sure nobody is watching before holding out a slip of paper cupped in his right hand. Keon recalled, "It is a bank slip, and Floyd is watching me watch it, as my eyes attempt to focus on the balance. I look at the numbers spread out across the thermal paper. As Keon processed the digits, it became clear just how large the figure was. After counting the zeros, he realized Floyd Mayweather Jr. allegedly had around $123 million sitting in a single account. I look up to see Floyd smiling. He begins to laugh. I say something unintelligible about too many numbers," Keon continued. "I look down one more time to make sure I got it right. And yes, it's right there, 11 numbers long. There is more than $123 million in Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s bank account."
How I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my—
This kind of casual flex isn't out of character. For Floyd Mayweather, who has built his entire brand around a larger-than-life persona, with an estimated net worth of around $500 million, that level of wealth is impressive, but not necessarily surprising given his long track record. Mayweather has consistently been known for his aggressive financial moves, from high-stakes boxing bouts to lucrative exhibition fights and expanding into real estate investments.
It states that he's spending $402 million in real estate investment in a 1,000-unit affordable housing portfolio in Upper Manhattan. The portfolio includes over 60 buildings and is one of the city's largest real estate deals of the year.
Wow. Well, thank you, Floyd.
This kind of casual flex isn't out of character for Floyd Mayweather, who has built his entire brand around a larger-than-life persona, with an estimated net worth of around $500 million. That level of wealth is impressive, but not necessarily surprising given his long track record. Mayweather has consistently been known for his aggressive financial moves, from high-stakes boxing bouts to lucrative exhibition fights, and expanding into real estate investments.
Floyd Mayweather back in the real estate news again. This guy's on an acquisition spree like I haven't seen in a long time. You got to remember, in October, he bought a portfolio of multifamily properties in around Manhattan for $402 million. Well, this time he went all in on office property for a $10 billion portfolio. I got this out of Real Deal, by the way. Now, some of these properties listed are 410 10th Avenue and Hudson Yards. You got Jersey City's Harborside Office Complex. You've got the Aon Center in Chicago and the old...
It's not just the raw numbers that make Floyd Mayweather stand out, but the mindset behind them. For him, money isn't only about luxury. It's about leverage, power, and freedom. This is the same fighter who, after famously buying himself out of his top-ranked contract for $750,000 in 2006, went on to generate over $1 billion in pay-per-view revenue as his own promoter. That move, seen as risky at the time, is now widely regarded as one of the smartest business decisions in sports history. So when Mayweather allegedly shows a bank slip with 9 figures, it isn't just a flex. It's a reminder of the empire he's built through years of discipline, sacrifice, and sharp business instincts. For him, those 11 digits represent more than a balance sheet. They symbolize independence and control, the financial equivalent of a knockout punch.
EWV Rolls Royce. For those that don't know what an EWV is, that's an extended wheelbase Rolls Royce. I need the leg. I know I ain't that tall, about 5'8.5". Some days 5'9", but it is what it is. Chilling, sitting right here watching the Thriller in Manila, Ali versus Frazier documentary.
While most athletes hope to retire with a fraction of what Floyd Mayweather has accumulated, he is clearly operating on a different level. His real estate portfolio, including a widely discussed $42 million Manhattan deal, is only one part of a broader strategy aimed at building generational wealth. For Mayweather, it's not just about what happens inside the ring, it's about securing a legacy and maintaining financial dominance long after the final bell. Mayweather has always been a polarizing figure, both in and out of the ring. He built an empire around a brash, unapologetic persona and a clear money-first mindset that was never hidden. Even before he publicly addressed recent financial rumors, he was already facing waves of speculation and criticism, ranging from his spending habits to his broader public image.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, limited edition AP, all factory, 1.8 million right here. The $20 bills section. We like to call this the Andrew Jackson section, but I like to call it wallpaper. 200,000 in 20s. I heard in the song you can get the big...
Khan recently took a sharp jab at Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of profiting from his support of Israel during a recent interview with Poker McCann. He didn't hold back, criticizing Mayweather for what he described as shameless money flaunting and a morally questionable stance on the Israel-Palestine conflict. It is sad. But look, karma is a... The thing is, look how arrogant he was. He's flaunting money. You can't throw money and show money like that to people because out there's a lot of poverty around the world. And if he's flaunting and throwing money at strip clubs, when we flaunt money, we spend it on buying investments. He's flaunting money being filthy rich, so he's trying to put everyone else down. I think karma is a, Khan said, pulling. No punches in his assessment.
Rabbi Mayweather. Rabbi Mayweather.
Khan's critique went beyond just Floyd Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle. He directly accused the undefeated boxer of financially benefiting from taking a pro-Israel stance, suggesting that Mayweather's comments during the ongoing Israel-Palestine conflict were driven by money. Secondly, with the war that's happening in Palestine and in Gaza, look at him, Khan continued. He's totally picking Israel, and he says, I'm going to support the soldiers. The soldiers are killing innocent people. I think he's lost a lot of fans that way because for him, he doesn't care which side he picks as long as he's going to make money. The Israel side has 100% offered him money.
News. Amir Khan's comments on Floyd Mayweather's finances have sparked controversy, highlighting Mayweather's support for Israel without acknowledging Palestine. Concerns about bias, accountability, and public responsibility have been raised. The debate shifts focus from Mayweather's boxing skills to the
Khan claimed his statements weren't based on speculation alone, saying he and his wife had also been approached with similar offers, which he used to support his criticism. My wife, myself, we've been messaged, and we've had calls from people to say, support the Israel side. You will be financially benefited. But no, I don't want to do that. Floyd wants money, and you see how karma is a... There's now reports about him being broke or losing money. I've never really respected him with some of the things that he does, Khan said, while continuing his remarks about Floyd Mayweather. Khan's comments tap into a broader criticism of Floyd Mayweather. Public image. The former pound-for-pound king has never avoided showcasing his wealth, whether through social media posts, an $18 million watch, or his well-known habit of throwing stacks of cash in nightclubs. This lifestyle has drawn both admiration and criticism, with some arguing it reflects tone-deaf excess in a world marked by financial inequality. Mayweather's political stance has also sparked backlash. In December, the boxing legend reportedly faced a hostile encounter in London during a shopping trip, with witnesses claiming a confrontation broke out after someone challenged his pro-Israel position.
We got money or not? I don't know what's going on.
I'm lost.
Man, I seen, I think Stephen A was talking about he was bankrupt.
See, I know he came out with this commercial talking about he just invested in this deal that's worth like $402 million that's dealing with 60 apartment buildings.
Yeah, I heard a nigga bought half of New York.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so he walking down the street of New York. Yeah, I own that one.
The two reportedly shared a laugh, with Floyd Mayweather insisting that his exhibition fights are more about staying active and entertaining fans rather than any financial pressure. Given his reported $42 million real estate investment last year, it's difficult to argue that he is short on money, although critics would counter that even major assets can come under strain if spending isn't controlled. Despite the ongoing criticism and controversy, Mayweather's financial empire still appears solid. He has consistently maintained that his business decisions are focused on building generational wealth, and he seems largely unaffected by the constant rumors about his finances. For Mayweather, the backlash is just another round in the ring, another opportunity to remind everyone that, in his view, he's still the champion. Well, what do you think?